You're watching Republic.
A very good evening, viewers. It's 6 p.m. and you're watching Republic TV. I'm Deepak Suresh Kumar. This is Across the Republic, your one-stop destination for all the top stories from the length and breadth of the nation. First up, our focus is on how the India allies have now cornered Congress party and have advised Rahul Gandhi that they have to go into introspection mode because the Aam Aadmi Party and also several others feel that the Congress's narratives have completely failed, and the Aam Aadmi Party's Supremo Kejriwal has also asked Congress not to be overconfident about any elections. So this is a learning lessons for the Congress party. Meanwhile, in Jammu and Kashmir, viewers, the Congress, after a dismal performance by winning just 6 seats, is now trying to woo the independents. We'll get you all the details about that. And how can we forget the historic Haryana hat-trick by the BJP this time around has ensured that the BJP is here to stay in Haryana, and the Prime Minister has congratulated Nayab Singh, Saini and all the others who are involved in maintaining the BJP's wave in Haryana. And finally, viewers, the Arjika rape and murder case's charge sheet, the 214-page charge sheet has now been accessed and murky details have now emerged. The samples collected from accused Sanjay Roy has been matched with the samples collected from Abhaya's mortal remains. So we'll get you all the stories in depth after a quick look at the headlines.
जितना हिंदू बटेगा उतना ही उसका फायदा होगा। कांग्रेस किसी भी तरीके से हिंदू समाज में आग लगाए रखना चाहती है।
PM Modi's big attack on Congress after assembly poll results. PM says Congress wants to divide Hindus and sees Muslim as vote bank.
पूरा इकोसिस्टम, अर्बन नक्सल का पूरा गिरोह जनता को गुमराह करने में जुटा था, लेकिन कांग्रेस की सारी साजिशें ध्वस्त हो गई।
Another big attack by the Prime Minister. He says Congress's urban Naxal mindset has been defeated in the assembly polls.
10 साल की एंटी इनकम्बेंसी का फायदा कांग्रेस पार्टी को उठाना चाहिए था, मगर लगता यह है कि उनके इंटरनल डिफरेंसेस की वजह से उसका फायदा बीजेपी को हो गया।
Allies have now doubled down on the Congress party, called for serious introspection after Haryana defeat. In a mega boost for the national conference, 5 independents have extended support to Omar Abdullah ahead of government formation. Nayab Saini meets Prime Minister and party top brass. Key meet underway at Dharmendra Pradhan's residence. After sweeping Jammu and Kashmir polls, JKNC Vice President Omar Abdullah speaks exclusively to Republic, says statehood is their top priority. First up, viewers, the Central Bureau of Investigation's charge sheet that has been filed in the rape and murder case of a second-year postgraduate trainee doctor at Kolkata's Arjika Medical College and Hospital has detailed the circumstances, the nature of injuries and the causes of death, and also the evidence available against the accused. Some of the details in that 214-page charge sheet have also confirmed Sanjay Roy's samples that were collected from the victim's mortal remains as well. Here's a detailed report.
Exactly 2 months ago, a 31-year-old postgraduate trainee doctor was found raped and murdered at the seminar hall on the 3rd floor of RG Kar Medical College and Hospital, a hospital that was under Mamata Banerjee's government.
We want justice! We want justice!
Sanjay Roy, the prime accused in the case, was arrested days after he committed the gory crime. Now the CBI, which filed the first charge sheet against Sanjay Roy on Monday, had gathered at least 11 pieces of evidence against him.
The CBI charge sheet mentions that blood stains of the victim have been found on Sanjay Roy's clothes. So these were the belongings of Sanjay Roy as well as his clothes. His jeans were blood samples. The blood of the victim was found, and the sample, the DNA sample of the victim matched with that was found on Sanjay Roy's clothes. Not just that, the detailed CBI charge sheet mentions that Sanjay Roy entered the trauma center, which is the emergency ward of the Arjikar hospital building, in wee hours, which is at around 3:34 a.m. Presence at the crime scene corroborated by the CCTV footage. That's exactly what we were telling you about. There have been key CCTV footage which CBI has, which shows Sanjay Roy walking not just in the hospital but also inside that emergency ward. So yes, these are 11 pieces of evidence which have been mentioned by the Central Bureau of Investigation in its report. Not just that, it even has the saliva, the DNA sample of which has been mentioned in the charge sheet of the Central Bureau of Investigation.
This includes CCTV footage, DNA samples, blood stains and hairs, which helped the CBI to charge Sanjay Roy with the rape and murder of Abhaya. The CBI in its charge sheet also stated in the charge sheet that CCTV footage and the location of Roy's mobile phone proved that he was on the 3rd floor of the emergency building, where the scene of crime was located on the intervening night of August 8th and 9th. As per the charge sheet, the crime took place in a span of less than half an hour. It states that Roy reached the 3rd floor of the emergency building, where the crime spot was located at around 4 a.m. Meanwhile, more than 100 senior doctors and faculty of the hospital have submitted a mass resignation letter to the Director of Medical Education. The step is seen as a mark of solidarity with junior doctors who have been on the fast unto death demanding justice for the deceased woman doctor. In the letter, the senior doctors say, and I quote, "The health conditions of junior doctors have started deteriorating. They are like our children. We senior doctors couldn't sit idle and have tendered a mass resignation." Even after 60 days, the fight to provide Abhaya justice continues.
Viewers, the results that were declared yesterday for Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir have made Congress party irrelevant in the political spectrum, because now the grand old party is facing heat from the allies after the mega poll drubbing from the National Conference to the left and the India Alliance. Everybody is doubling down on Congress party. Here's a report on who said what for the Congress.
After the mega Haryana drubbing, even the allies are now doubling down on Congress. From the National Conference,
हरियाणा में अब बैठ के समझना पड़ेगा, मतलब कि बंदा सोच भी नहीं सकता है। आप चले ना 18 के 20 होते, 20 के 22 होते, यहाँ 30 के 60 हो गए और 60 के 30 बने। और जो लोग मतलब अपनी कपड़े तैयार करके राजभवन का जो है रास्ता नाप रहे थे, वो बेचारे घर में बैठे रहे और बीजेपी ने तीसरी बार वहाँ हुकूमत बनाई। अब इसके पीछे क्या वजूहात हैं, उस पर कांग्रेस को थोड़ा सा तो गहराई में जाके सोचना होगा।
To the left,
the India bloc political parties will have to draw serious lessons, will have to do serious introspection. Why there was no mutual trust in each other, why there was no mutual accommodation at the time of seat sharing arrangement. And Congress party primarily should do serious introspection. Why Congress party has failed to bring all other political parties which came together under India bloc. Congress party will have to think over, will have to review its own strategy and tactics.
Even the AAP has fired lesson learned jibe.
पहली चीज़ तो किसी भी चुनाव को हल्के में नहीं लेना चाहिए. अभी तो पता नहीं नतीजे क्या हैं, लेकिन आज के चुनाव से सबसे बड़ी सबक यही है कि ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस मत करना कभी भी. किसी भी चुनाव को हल्के में नहीं लेना चाहिए. हर चुनाव कठिन होता है. हर चुनाव में हर सीट कठिन होती है. मेहनत करनी है.
The Aam Aadmi Party is even mulling going solo for Delhi elections.
जैसा मैंने कहा कि भाजपा के अहंकार और अति आत्मविश्वास से भरी कांग्रेस को आम आदमी पार्टी सर झुकाकर अकेले लड़ने में सक्षम है.
The Prime Minister too has reminded the Congress of its poor performance.
साथियों, आज के चुनाव नतीजों ने एक और बात स्पष्ट की है. कांग्रेस आज पूरी तरह परजीवी पार्टी बन गई है. जम्मू कश्मीर में उसकी सहयोगी पार्टी डर के मारे पहले से कई कह रही थी कि कांग्रेस की वजह से उसे नुकसान हो रहा है, और आज के नतीजों में भी वही दिखा है.
But in denial, the Grand Old Party is back with its same old rant.
हमने चुनाव आयोग से आज दोपहर से लगातार शिकायत कर रहे हैं. उनसे जवाब भी आया है. उस जवाब का जवाब भी मैं दे रहा हूं, और उसके बाद भी 3 या 4 जिलों से बड़े गंभीर शिकायत आए हैं. वो सब कल या परसों हम चुनाव आयोग के सामने पेश करेंगे. पर मैं फिर से दोहराना चाहता हूं, हरियाणा के चुनाव के नतीजे अप्रत्याशित हैं, आश्चर्यजनक हैं, और इसको हम स्वीकार नहीं कर सकते.
And the big question remains, banking on allies, how far will Congress sail?
Well, with that, viewers, it's time for a quick break. But on the other side, we'll tell you more about the Haryana government formation. After scoring a historic hat-trick, Nayab Singh Saini meets top brass of the BJP, including Prime Minister and also the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. The oath-taking is likely to be held after Nowshera. We'll get you all the exclusive details after a break. Don't go anywhere.
I believe that it's a temporary phase. I've always said that this is not the assembly we deserve, it's not the assembly we want. But this assembly is a step towards that assembly.
How are you going to take the steps further to get the statehood?
BJP, Congress, National Conference, everybody says restore statehood. So do it.
QS&THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
People these days are making more money from sneakers than from stocks or real estate. Yes, don't be surprised. The sneaker market in India is projected to rise from $1 billion to a staggering $5 billion by 2025. Limited editions and exclusive drops are driving the frenzy, but it's not just about style. It's all about the big business. Recent sneaker launches in India have seen some impressive reselling trends. For example, the Nike Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG originally launched at around 14,000 rupees but is now being resold for anywhere between 30,000 and 45,000 rupees. Similarly, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 that came out in February 2022 at rupees 19,999 is now reselling for 25,000 to 40,000 rupees. So, can you actually make a living by selling sneakers? The answer is a loud and proud yes. If you are savvy about it, the sneaker reselling business can be more than just a hobby. It can be a real income source for you. Let's break it down. The sneaker market is not just about flipping any pair or for a quick buck. It's about spotting those unique, in-demand kicks and knowing exactly when to buy and sell. Think of it like a treasure hunt, finding those rare gems that everyone wants. But how do you start? First thing first, know your market, research which sneakers are hot right now. Are people going wild for limited editions, retro classics? That knowledge is your golden ticket. Limited edition sneakers are released online by companies like Nike and Adidas. In sneaker vocabulary, this is known as shoe dropping. For example, Nike drops sneakers at 7 a.m. and thousands of people around the world try to buy these shoes. If you ever tried this process, it feels like winning a lottery. Nowadays, bots are also used to purchase sneakers, making the competition even tougher for you. To get an edge, websites like SNKRS, Adidas Confirmed and StockX can help track releases and offer tips on how to increase your chances of scoring a pair. Some sneakerheads even recommend joining raffle systems on these platforms or using apps like CopDate that provide better access to sneaker drops. Once someone gets their hands on a sneaker, the process of reselling begins. The sneakers are sold at a premium price in the secondary market, which can range from 20% to over 100%. Yes, correct. Even 100% depending on how many pairs are available in the market. The secondary market for sneaker is rapidly developing in India with platforms like Superkicks, where both used and brand new sneakers can be bought and sold. Other platforms include Veg Non-Veg, Crepe Dog Creo and Soul Search, which cater to sneakerheads looking for limited editions or rare pairs. Basic but the golden rule is to buy low and sell high. Sounds easy, right? But it requires strategy. Sometimes you will need to invest a bit upfront. Do your homework, and if you play your cards right, the profits will follow. Now, let's talk inventory. What should you be looking for? Exclusive releases, Air Force One styles, retro Jordans and limited edition Yeezys are your best bets. Get ready to pounce when those drops happen, because that's where the real action begins. As you grow, think about expanding your operation. Don't just stick to eBay and Amazon. Consider opening your own online shop. Create a brand that sneakerheads can trust. Make them feel like they are a part of something special when they shop with you. But hey, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Let's chat about avoiding those costly mistakes as well. Always verify the authenticity of your sneakers. The last thing you want is to sell a fake. Trust me, that will destroy your reputation faster than you can say sneakerhead. Also, get involved in sneaker communities. They are gold mines of information. You will get tips on what's trending and insider knowledge that can give you the edge in making some extra cash. So, sneakers are not just shoes, they can be one of the best investments also. Interesting, right? To discover more interesting
Welcome back, viewers. Nayab Singh Saini, the Chief Minister of Haryana, has led the BJP to a stunning performance in the state polls, defying all exit polls and bagging a historic 48 seats, leading BJP to form the government in Haryana for the historic third term. In fact, 3 independents have also backed the Saffron Party. Meanwhile, Saini met the BJP top brass in the national capital, and also former Chief Minister and Union Minister Manohar Lal Khattar. Meanwhile, eyeing the Maharashtra polls, the Prime Minister hit out at the Congress Party and the BJP as a sign of taking a dig at the Congress Party. He sent 1 kilo jalebis to the Congress office. Here's more.
After a massive win for the BJP in Haryana, the BJP is likely to send a message of continuity. Nayab Singh Saini is all likely to return as the Chief Minister of Haryana.
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी से शिष्टाचार मुलाकात हुई है, क्योंकि मैंने हरियाणा की जो प्रचंड जीत हुई है उसके बारे में आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को बताया है, और मैंने कहा है प्रधानमंत्री जी को कि आपको हरियाणा के लोग बहुत प्यार और स्नेह करते हैं, और उसका परिणाम है कि आज तीसरी बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी को इतनी बड़ी सीटें दे करके ये तीसरी बार हरियाणा में डबल इंजन की सरकार बनी है.
The Haryana CM met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi earlier today. He also met with Rajnath Singh, JP Nadda and Manohar Lal Khattar. In fact, 3 independents have lent support to the BJP. Hisar MLA Savitri Jindal,
मोदी जी की सरकार को समर्थन देती हूँ, क्योंकि मेरा हिसार बहुत सुंदर और सब लोग जानते हैं हिसार को बहुत सुंदर
बहादुरगढ़ MLA राजेश जून.
बीजेपी पार्टी की नीतियों को पसंद करते हुए अपने हल्के का विकास करवाने के लिए अभी ये मौका हमारे लिए यही है कि हम बीजेपी पार्टी को समर्थन दें.
एंड गन्नौर MLA देवेंद्र कादियान.
36 बिरादरी ने मुझे लगभग 36,000 वोटों के साथ मुझे जिताया है, और उनको बहुत बड़ी उम्मीदें मेरे से हैं, और वो खुद चाहते हैं, मैं स्वयं चाहता हूं कि हमारा क्षेत्र आगे बढ़े और उनकी उम्मीदें पूरी हों. उसका एक ही मात्र यही एक साधन है कि भाई हम सरकार के साथ चलें और ज़्यादा विकास कराएं, और मैं समझता हूं भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार फुल मैंडेट के साथ बन रही है. हमने अपनी मर्जी से उनको अपना समर्थन दिया है कि ताकि हमारे क्षेत्र का विकास हो सके.
A crucial meeting is also being chaired at the residence of BJP Haryana in charge Dharmendra Pradhan. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today made scathing attacks on the Congress, says it tried to spread lies among the Dalits.
उन्होंने दलितों के बीच झूठ फैलाने की कोशिश की, लेकिन दलित समाज ने इनके खतरनाक इरादों को भांप लिया. दलितों को एहसास हो गया कि कांग्रेस उनका आरक्षण छीनकर अपने वोट बैंक को बांटना चाहती है.
The BJP bagged 48 seats in the elections, with Congress reduced to just 37, defying all exit polls. Whether the BJP will retain most of its old guards or bring in new ministers remains to be seen.
Well, viewers, that's all we could pack for you in this edition of Across the Republic. Up next is Live and Breaking. Do stay tuned.
I believe that it's a temporary phase. I've always said that this is not the assembly we deserve, it's not the assembly we want, but this assembly is a step towards that assembly.
How are you going to take the steps further to get the statehood?
BJP, Congress, National Conference, everybody says restore statehood. So do it.